Mixture problems, algebra. Wee. So discussed by none other. Date today. And where? Anywhere. Our solving tips. Mixing A with B. A to be melted with B. Or A added to B. With added to, they are equivalent to an addition sign. And when you see the word resulting A is to be made or to produce A. That is equivalent to an equal sign. Solving tips number 2. See the words loses its weight in water. When it says boiled to reduce water content and water evaporated, it just means that we are subtracting something. Draw the given. If the percentage or the price is given, you will draw rectangles. A small rectangle above and a 2-compartment rectangle. If the price is given or percentage is given, you put percentage or price on that small rectangle. And the mass or the volume given together with that percentage, we put it at the bottom compartment. We multiply the percentage by the bottom and we will put it on the first compartment rectangle there. There are also mixture problems that the given is not the percentage nor the price. The given are two mass. We have an additional compartment and that would be the total mass of this. So sample, we have the mass 200 kilogram of concrete mix containing 50% gravel. We will draw it as this one. And as said before, the small rectangle here will be, we will put the percentage there. So 50% gravel, the mass at the bottom 200 kilogram concrete mix. For sample sentence, boiled to reduce water content until concentration is 6% by weight salt. 6% salt at the top rectangle. Either the volume or the mass is not given, put a variable x to it. So peanut costing 300 peso per kilogram, we put 300 peso at a small rectangle. Volume or the mass is not given for this, so we put a variable x. Multiply the small rectangle to the bottom and put it on the first compartment, 50% times 200. The same is true for the other samples. We multiply the top and the bottom, 6% times x, and the 300 peso times x, 300 times x. Given are the two masses. We draw a 2-compartment rectangle, puts in the weight lead, 1/9 of its weight. We put a variable there for x, 1/11. X, a nickel loses 1/9 of its weight, y. We do have an additional third compartment, z, where we put the total mass. What we discussed a while ago was drawing the individual givens. We had 3 givens, 2 mixtures being mixed together and then the resulting mixture. For each compartment, we will have, let's say, x, y, z in each compartment, a, b, c on the bottom compartment. What we will do to them to get the equation is simply ellipse containing the x, the y, and the z. We just follow through the operations here. So the equation that we will form here is x plus y equals z. The same is true for the second compartment. A plus B equals C. Algorithm or steps in solving mixture problems. Step 1, read. Step 2, to draw. Left, right, add. This is the draw the equation. And then step 4 is to solve. Sample problem number 1. Step 1, read. Step 2, draw. So for the first mixture, 20% gold. Where do we put it? Obviously, we put it on the small rectangle. Given its mass 750, so we put it on the second compartment. But we could see the word width, so that's a plus sign. For the other one, that's given 25% gold, 25%. 500 grams, we put 500 grams. We have a resulting alloy, so there's an equal sign. The percentage is not given, nor is its mass, so we will put variables for them. So we multiply the top and the bottom. So 20% times 750, put it on the missing box. For the second mixture, 25% times 500, and then lastly x times z. Step 3, we draw now the equation. We put an ellipse, 20% times 750 plus 25% times 500 equals x times z. Little bit of simplification, we have 15,000% plus 12,500% is equal to x times z. That's our equation 1. Another ellipse, that's 750 plus 500 equals to z. That's our equation 2. The step 4, solve. And how do we solve that? We have given equation 1 and equation 2. Isolate the z. Simplify, that's 1,250. Substitute equation 2 to equation 1. 15,000% plus 12,500% is equal to x times 1,250. Further simplification, that's x is equal to 27,500% divided by 1,250. That's x is equal to 22%. The sample problem number 2. The first step is read. The second step, draw. So this one, the violet one, is the resulting alloy. The percentage, 8%, 300 kilogram. That's the mass. So 300. To be made is an equal sign. Mixing a steel containing 14% with, so that's a plus, right, with. So steel containing 14%, what do we put on the smaller rectangle? It's the percentage, 14%. The mass is not given, so we put a variable x with plus steel containing 6%. So small rectangle, 6%, the variable y, because it's not given. 8% times the bottom, 300. And then top times bottom, 14% times x. Then top times bottom again, 6% times y. Put an ellipse over the first row. Add the 8% plus times 300 plus, equals 14% times x. Then plus 6% times y. That's exactly that. And we simplify a little bit, and that's our equation 1. The second row, put an ellipse. We follow the procedures, the process here, equals and plus, we follow that. So 300 equals x plus y. And that's our equation 2. The step 4, we solve. So we have equation 1, equation 2. We isolated the variable y in terms of x, because we will substitute now the value of y to equation 1. We substitute, that's 2,400% is equal to 14% times x plus 6% times 300 minus x. Further simplification, we distributed the 6% to 300 minus x. That's 1,800% minus 6% times x. Further simplified, 2,400% minus 1,800%, that's 600% equals to 14% minus, times x minus 6% times x, that's 8% times x. X is equal to, divide them by 8% together, 75 kilograms.